G'day and welcome back to RC Model Reviews. I've had a day of flying today. Finally the weather, well, it was freezing cold actually. Everyone was complaining about the cold and it was windy, but gave me an opportunity to fly this, the Holybro Shuriken X1. I did the on the bench part of the video the other day and now I've flown it, and I've got to say this is the fastest quad I've ever flown. It's the first time I have seen something out of the box that is competitive, really competitive. This is an incredibly fast machine. But there's a problem, and well, there's two problems. Lack of skill, that's one of the first problems. Secondly, it's very easy to destroy batteries with this thing. Now, today I puffed a couple of brand new Nanotech 4-cell 65C, I think it's 45 to 90 C packs, just puffed them beyond recognition. Completely destroyed them because one of the things, as I mentioned, it has OSD, which tells you your battery voltage, but I've got to say, I'm not a fan of OSDs. This OSD's done quite well. It doesn't have the artificial horizon or other crap, but the problem is that I'm always too busy flying, looking at what I'm going to hit, to look at an OSD. Oh, I see the bent prop. There you go. I see I have been flying hard. I'm always too busy looking where I'm going to remember to look at the voltage. So I really would like a telemetry alert on here. Now, I'm probably going to wire it up so that I get telemetry through my Taranis. I like the little lady telling me my battery's getting low and it's time to land. Because on just about every time, I was flying so hard and fast that I didn't actually notice the battery voltage was down. And when you're running good batteries, and I was running, it was most noticeable with the Taranis graphene batteries. You're flying along and everything's good, then within a few seconds, the lights go out and she's all over. The camera stops working and the model falls to the ground because there's just no voltage left. They drop off a cliff. They're good, gone. And so you really, even telemetry sometimes can't keep up with it. So I might have to start using a timer. And this thing sucks 65 amps at full throttle. That's a lot of amps. I'll do the calculations. I'll tell you how many watts that is down here because I'm too late in the day to actually work it out. But no, it flies damn well. I'm quite impressed with the way it flies. I had plenty of crashes and didn't break anything. So yeah, it's tough. It's pretty damn tough. Not really much to say now. I put a piece of foam on here, as I said I would, for the Mobius. So I've got some Mobius footage to show you. And those antennas, I used some cable ties, so I've got them, you can see, I stuck them so they're poking right up at the back here. They stayed well out of the props, no problems at all. Plenty of crashes, didn't damage the antenna. As you can see, I've replaced a couple of props because, you know, these translucent props, they seem okay, but they do bend quite easily. Once I've used the ones that came with it, I'll switch to some Dell props or some gem fans or some other props that are a little bit more robust. This is the first time I've actually had to replace some three-bladed props, but this thing just screams. The sound it makes is brilliant. It is really an uber competitive racing quad straight out of the box. And as I expected, I put it on the bench. I set my Taranis to bind mode. I held down the bind button, plugged in the battery. Then I plugged in the Betaflight configurator just to make sure my switches were set up okay, and that's all I had to do. Didn't have to change the PIDs. It's got a little bit of a shake under heavy power. I may have to put some TPA in here, but it flies just so nicely. And I'll give you some video to look at. This is what recorded. I'll give you some video from the DVR. Now this was sitting on the ground, so the video quality is perhaps not very good. There's a few more dropouts than I was getting in my goggles. But you can look at the DVR footage and look at the Mobius footage. I used a Mobius, and you'll see that this is pretty damn quick. Most of the time I'm wildly out of control because there's just too much power, but I'm giddy with excitement with all that power, and as a result flying's pretty crap, but I had such a good day. I really enjoyed it. I need to burn a lot more batteries, almost literally, to get back to the level of flying skill I was at a year or so ago. So yeah, fantastic. I'm just glad I wasn't using Samsung batteries because they would have smoked. They really would have. There you go. So I'm going to leave you with some footage, bit of narration. I'll put some legend on it so you know what I'm flying. And also flew today, I flew the the Fox Tech Lightning. I really like that quad. I've reviewed it. I really liked it. I flew it again today, and I remember why I liked it so much. So I'm going to do a follow-up on the Fox Tech Lightning, and I have the Fox Tech Screamer here, which I will be doing a video on very soon. Now that weather's hopefully picking up more flying time, wonderful. And of course I've got some wings here. I've got the TBRC wing. I've got the wing from Europe. I can't remember the speed wing, I think it is, and a few other bits and pieces here. So the fixed wing people who don't want these mini quad videos, stay tuned. Your day is coming. In the meantime, I'll leave you with the video, and any questions, leave them in the place below on this video, and thank you for watching. Bye for now.